Imagine this. It's 9 a.m. You sit at your desk with the best intentions. You've got a mountain of work to do, a list of tasks scribbled in your planner, and maybe even a fresh coffee by your side. You tell yourself, today I'm going to focus. Today I'll finally get everything done. And then it happens. 5 minutes in, you check your phone. 10 minutes in, you're Googling something random. 30 minutes in, you're in a YouTube rabbit hole about ancient civilizations or dog videos. And before you know it, the clock hits 5 p.m. and you've done a fraction of what you planned. Sounds familiar, right? The truth is, focus is hard. Not just for you, not just for students or workers, for literally everyone in this distracted modern world. And yet some people manage to lock in for hours on end, producing work, building companies, creating art, writing books, or coding for hours like machines. So the big question is, how do they do it? And more importantly, how can you? That's what this guide is about, how to actually focus for 8 hours straight without the fluffy hacks, without the fake productivity hacks you see on TikTok. This is the No BS guide. Let's start with a brutal truth. You can't force your brain to focus like a robot for 8 hours straight without breaks. That's not how humans are wired. But what you can do is build systems that trick your brain into staying engaged, protect your attention from being hijacked, and stack habits that give you deep concentration blocks one after the other until the hours add up. Think of it less like sprinting and more like training for a marathon. The marathoner doesn't just run endlessly. They pace, they hydrate, they fuel, and they structure their effort to go the distance. Same with focus. The first part of this puzzle is understanding what focus even is. Focus isn't just trying harder. It's actually your brain's ability to filter out irrelevant information and spotlight what matters in the moment. Picture yourself at a noisy party. Dozens of conversations, music blaring, people moving around. But when your name is called from across the room, your attention locks on immediately. That's focus in action. The brain spotlight narrowing on one stimulus while ignoring everything else. The problem today is that we've trained our spotlight to flicker constantly. Social media notifications, emails, messages, dopamine hits. Our spotlight keeps bouncing around the room. The way to get 8 hours of focus isn't about brute force. It's about taking control of that spotlight and keeping it on one thing long enough for real work to happen. Now, here's where the no BS part comes in. Most people fail at focus because they try to battle distractions head on. They keep their phone next to them and say, "I'll just resist the temptation." That's like keeping a plate of warm cookies next to you and saying, "I'll resist." You won't. The solution isn't willpower, it's environment. If you want to focus for 8 hours, you have to design your environment so that distractions simply can't get to you. This means putting your phone in another room, not on silent, not face down, but physically out of reach. It means blocking distracting websites if you work online. It means clearing your desk so the only thing in front of you is the work itself. Focus starts by subtracting, not adding. But environment alone won't carry you through a whole day. The second part is rhythm. Humans aren't designed for endless attention. Neuroscience shows that our brains naturally operate in cycles of high focus and low focus, called ultradian rhythms. They last about 90 minutes. That means your sweet spot is to focus deeply for 90 minutes, then take a break of 10 to 15 minutes. Rinse and repeat. Do this 4 times in a day, and you've already clocked 6 hours of high-quality focus. Add 2 more blocks, and you've hit 8 hours. The secret isn't some magical ability to grind endlessly. It's respecting your brain's natural cycles and structuring your day around them. Now let's talk about the starting ritual. Ever notice how hard it is to start working? That's because your brain resists transitions. It's comfortable scrolling, comfortable relaxing, and starting work feels like pushing a heavy boulder uphill. The hack? Shrink the starting ritual into something tiny and automatic. Writers often sharpen a pencil. Athletes lace their shoes. Musicians tune their instruments. You need your own ritual that signals to your brain, now we work. It could be opening your notebook and writing the date. It could be setting a timer. It could be putting on noise-canceling headphones. The ritual doesn't matter. What matters is consistency. Over time, your brain learns that this action equals focus mode. But once you've started, how do you stay locked in? Here's where the concept of deep work comes in. Deep work is when you're so absorbed in what you're doing that hours pass like minutes. It feels amazing, but it doesn't happen by accident. You need to actively push yourself past the shallow zone. When you first start working, your brain itches for distraction. Check Instagram, open email, ignore it, keep going. About 20 minutes in, something shifts. The noise quiets, and suddenly you're in. The mistake most people make is giving in during those first 20 minutes. They never get past the barrier. So the key is this: give yourself permission to feel restless, but don't act on it. The reward is that deep, satisfying flow state. Now let's get practical with energy. You can't focus if your body is working against you. Sleep is the most underrated productivity hack of all time. One bad night, and your attention is shredded, your memory is weak, and your brain foggy. If you want to focus for 8 hours, you need 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Not negotiable. Then comes fuel. Heavy junk food will knock you out. Light, balanced meals with protein, complex carbs, and healthy fats will keep you steady. Hydration matters too. Dehydration by even 2% can impair cognitive performance. And let's not forget movement. Sitting like a statue all day is the enemy of focus. Short walks, stretching, even standing for calls can reset your brain and keep the mental engine running smooth. Here's another overlooked factor: goals. You can't focus for 8 hours on work. That's too vague. Your brain needs clarity. Instead of saying, "I'll study all day," break it down. "I'll finish chapters 3 to 5 and write notes." Instead of, "I'll work on the project," say, "I'll complete slides 1 to 10 of the presentation." Specificity transforms an endless swamp into a clear path. And here's the trick: write it down. Physically seeing your goals on paper creates accountability and focus anchors throughout the day. And let's be honest, 8 hours of focus doesn't mean 8 hours of nonstop brilliance. There will be slumps. The afternoon crash is real. Your mind will wander. This is where tools like the Pomodoro technique help, not as a rigid law, but as a safety net. Work for 25 minutes, rest for 5. Or if you're more advanced, work 50, rest 10. The structure keeps you from spiraling into endless distraction. And when you notice your mind drifting, don't panic. Just gently bring it back, like meditation. Focus isn't about never wandering. It's about repeatedly returning. Now let's address dopamine. Social media and notifications hijack your brain's reward system. That's why it feels impossible to focus on a boring report when TikTok is one tap away. To fix this, you need to retrain your dopamine baseline. One powerful method is dopamine fasting, limiting high-stimulation activities like social media, gaming, or even junk food during work hours. When your brain isn't flooded with instant gratification, normal tasks become engaging again. Suddenly, reading, writing, coding, it doesn't feel so dull. You've recalibrated your brain to find reward in the work itself. But let's not sugarcoat this. Focusing for 8 hours straight is hard work. It's training. Just like lifting weights, you don't start with 300 pounds. You start small, build discipline, and expand capacity. Maybe at first you can only do 2 hours of real focus. That's fine. Do it consistently, and soon you'll stretch to 4, then 6, then 8. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is progress. And with progress comes confidence. Nothing feels better than ending a day knowing you actually conquered it. And finally, there's mindset. People treat focus like a chore, something forced. But what if you flipped it? What if you saw focus as freedom? Because here's the truth. Distraction feels good in the moment, but terrible afterward. Focus feels tough in the moment, but amazing afterward. Which do you want more of? That's the choice. Build your day, protect your attention, respect your brain's rhythm, fuel your body, set clear goals. And remember, it's not about being superhuman, it's about being intentional. That's how you actually focus for 8 hours straight. So, next time you sit at your desk, remember, Focus isn't about grinding endlessly. It's about systems, rhythms, and mindset. Design your environment, respect your biology, and lean into the deep work. Do this, and 8 hours of real focus won't just be possible, it'll become your new normal. And when it does, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. But here's something people rarely talk about. Focus isn't just about productivity, it's about identity. Every time you sit down and do the work, you're not just getting tasks done, you're casting a vote for the type of person you are. If you consistently focus for hours a day, you stop seeing yourself as someone who procrastinates or gets easily distracted. You begin to see yourself as disciplined, as a creator, as someone who actually follows through. That identity shift is what sustains long-term focus. Because when you start thinking, I'm the type of person who finishes what I start, you don't have to fight as hard. It becomes natural. And let's zoom out for a moment. Why does 8 hours of focus even matter? It's not just about checking boxes. It's about leverage. One deeply focused day can equal weeks of shallow, scattered effort. If you give yourself to the craft, whether that's coding, writing, studying, or building, the compounding effect over months and years is massive. This is why some people seem to skyrocket in their careers, while others plateau. It's not raw talent, it's how consistently they can access deep focus. The world rewards those who can go deep when everyone else stays shallow. Of course, let's be real, it's not glamorous. You're not going to feel like a movie hero sitting alone at your desk, chipping away at spreadsheets or essays. But that's where the magic is. Behind every novel you've read, every app you use, every building you see, someone sat down, eliminated distractions, and focused for hours when nobody was watching. Focus is invisible to the outside world, but it's the hidden ingredient behind every success story. And let's talk about energy cycles beyond just ultradian rhythms. Some people are morning people, some are night owls. Trying to force yourself to focus at the wrong time is like swimming upstream. If you're sharpest in the morning, protect those hours like gold. Don't waste them on emails or small tasks. Use them for deep, creative work. Save shallow tasks for when your energy dips. If you're a night owl, flip it. The point is, align your hardest work with your natural peak. That alignment alone can double your output without working any longer. Another overlooked factor is emotional energy. You can't focus if you're weighed down with unresolved stress. A fight with a friend, financial worries, anxiety, these run in the background like apps draining your phone battery. Sometimes the best focus hack isn't a productivity trick, but dealing with the root cause. Journaling, therapy, meditation, even just having a real conversation can free up mental bandwidth. A clear mind focuses better than a cluttered one. Now, there's also the myth that focus means isolation. Not true. Focus thrives with balance. If you grind endlessly without any human connection, your motivation will eventually collapse. That's why breaks with friends, family dinners, or even short social check-ins are vital. They recharge you emotionally so you can dive back into work with a full tank. The trick is intentionality. Schedule them. Don't let them spill all over your day. And let's touch on technology. Yes, it's a double-edged sword. It distracts us, but it can also support us. Apps that block websites, timers that guide your focus sessions, ambient sound playlists, even AI tools that automate boring tasks. All of these can extend your focus capacity. But here's the golden rule. Technology should serve your focus, not fracture it. If an app makes you check it constantly, it's not a tool, it's a trap. One final thing, give yourself grace. You won't nail 8 hours every single day. Some days you'll hit 6, some days 4, and some days almost nothing. That doesn't mean you've failed. It means you're human. Focus is a practice like learning an instrument. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is showing up again and again. Every rep builds strength. Every session rewires your brain just a little more toward discipline. And one day you'll look back and realize you've become the person you used to admire. So, here's the bottom line. Focusing for 8 hours straight isn't about becoming a machine. It's about becoming intentional with your time, designing your environment, aligning with your rhythms, protecting your energy and practicing relentlessly. Do this, and 8 hours of focus won't feel impossible. It'll feel like your natural state. And that's the No BS guide. If you found this helpful, here's what I want you to do. Don't just watch and move on. Test it. Pick one focus block tomorrow, apply these principles, and see how it feels. If it works, stack another, then another. Over time, watch your capacity grow. And if you got value from this video, do me a favor, hit the like button, share this with someone who struggles with distraction, and subscribe for more guides that actually respect your time. Because focus isn't just a skill, it's the edge that will separate you from everyone else. So go out there, protect your attention, and build the life you want, one focused hour at a time.